Hallo Leute, willkommen zu einer neuen Folge von Genshin Impact. Das 4.1 Version, ja. 4.1 Update ist raus. Ja, Sprache lernen, glaube ich, ist schon wieder am Start. Und ja, hier sind die Konditionen, die man muss erfüllen, um hier zu starten. Kapitel 3 vom Archon Auftrag. Und ja, ich würde sagen, wir verlieren nicht so viel Zeit. Steigen hier direkt ins Kanalisationssystem, I guess. Gehen bei Spinner de Resula anscheinend somit dahin gehen. Und dann von dort aus nehme ich mal einen hacken wir einen Plan aus, um irgendwie in Fort Meropid zu kommen. Ach, keine Ahnung.
Yep, there's the room, and it's empty and waiting for us as promised. Navia is such
Ein
a
Zimmer
good
reserviert für
person.
uns. Okay.
Now that the serial disappearances case has been solved, no one's going to come after us for anything. Even without Silver standing guard, we can just completely relax.
Ja, ich bezweifle das
Why don't we
ganz
stay
stark.
and rest up here for a while? Even machines in Fontaine need to stop and recharge now and then.
Könnten wir uns doch, wenn wir uns ausruhen wollen, könnten wir uns doch einen Ort mit einer schöneren Aussicht aussuchen.
Oh, come on! This place isn't that bad. Besides, how often do we get to stay in an actual base?
Raus mit der Wahrheit, Paimon.
Oh, fine. Remember that detective story Paimon read before?
Ja.
Well, the author is about to release a new book, so Paimon wanted to buy it as soon as it came out and have a quiet place to read it.
Aber sag mir nicht, wer der Täter ist.
Then it's agreed. Come on, let's get some sleep. We'll need to be up first thing in the morning to get in line and buy a copy.
Okay. Typisch Paimon. Wieso steht mein Mikrofon so komisch? So, du und Paimon ruhen ein paar Tage stützt das Venezuela aus. Okay, daneben. Der Rest nicht.
Paimon didn't expect that style at all. Even though it's a detective novel, it's also like a social documentary.
Okay.
Oh, it's actually pretty good.
Du hast es erst jetzt fertig gelesen?
No, Paimon just spends a bit more time sleeping than you, that's all.
Ja, okay.
Excuse me.
Oh.
But do you know if the traveler and Paimon are lodging here?
Das sind wir.
Huh? Who are you? Paimon doesn't recall seeing you before.
Ja, wer ist das?
Wait, you're not here to give us trouble, are you?
A blonde traveler and a chatty little fairy. Looks like I found the place. Good thing I asked the Spina di Rosula. Seems they sent me the right way.
Yep.
Hey, what do you mean by chatty? Paimon's always careful not to talk too much. Most
It's an honor to meet you both. I was sent from the Palais Mermonia. Monsieur Nourilet wishes to see
Okay.
you. It seems he has something important to discuss in person.
Okay.
Niviette? He wants to see us again already? Huh. We talked so much the last time we met. Has something happened since then?
Wahrscheinlich schon.
I am not privy to the details. It would be best if you came to the Palais Mermonia and asked Monsieur Nourilet
Okay.
in person.
If you say so, but Paimon has a bad feeling about this.
Kann gut sein.
Now that I've delivered the message, I'll take my leave.
Okay.
Thanks. We haven't left the room for a few days, so we'll head over once we've freshened up a bit.
Yep. Okay, das heißt, Niviette hat uns eingeladen zu den leuchtenden Sternen tief im Wasser. Okay. Sprich mit Niviette. Okay, machen wir dann. Ich habe irgendwie das Gefühl, dass der dritte und vierte direkt zu der Sache kommen. Also ich glaube, die werden nicht irgendwie Sachen aufbauen von der Lore her. Ich glaube, es wird wirklich direkt auf... Ja, ich sag nicht Angriff, aber... Ja. Sie werden relativ schnell mit der Story probieren, voranzukommen. Und es spannend zu halten. Ist mal mein Gefühl fürs Erste. Es kann natürlich auch falsch liegen und es wird sich vielleicht ein bisschen ziehen, so wie die Wüstensein mal gemacht hat. Sind zu mehrere Zeiten, aber wer weiß. So, Niviette, was willst du? Thumbnail.
We're here! Did you want to see us about something?
Ja, warum willst du uns sehen?
Huh? Why were you just standing there? You daydreaming or thinking something over?
Ja, was
Yes,
machst du?
I did
Oh.
send someone to fetch you. But as for what I'd like to discuss next, well, I still have some reservations.
Okay, was hast du vor?
Made the trip here, you should just tell us. Bet you need us to help you with something, right?
Ja.
I do indeed have something I'd like to ask you to do. However, you should wait until after I tell you the details, then decide for yourselves whether you'd like to help or not.
Okay.
The situation is this.
Was denn? Kurz zuvor ein paar
It has come to my attention that the Snezhnaya
Farina.
harbinger known as the Knave wants a diplomatic meeting with you, correct?
Oh.
I heard that she was originally from Fontaine, but for her to suddenly arrive here and abruptly request such a meeting like this, I sincerely advise you to refuse her invitation outright.
Huh.
I'm sure you're aware that her purpose is most likely related to Child's recent predicament.
Das kann gut
We
sein.
convicted one of the Snezhnayan harbingers in a court of law, but we have yet to provide any form of detailed report on the matter. This does indeed provide an opportunity for Snezhnaya to put pressure on us.
Ja, das ist
I
gut
believe
möglich.
we should adopt an evasive stance until we can provide a proper explanation and have a preliminary plan on how to deal with the matter.
Okay.
No, we shouldn't. I think we should agree to the meeting.
Oh, okay.
Oh?
Well, you see, we are the ones that owe an explanation. If we
Ja.
keep putting off the meeting, it could easily result in the problem escalating, right? It's like
Warum fühlt sich Farina so unsicher in
like a
dieser
fight
Aussage?
between two friends. If they don't agree to see each other and talk in person, isn't it possible that the friendship could end entirely?
Though
Vielleicht.
diplomatic relations between Fontaine and Snezhnaya could be considered as friendly, it is only superficially so. You wouldn't go so far as to say that our nations are friends, as you did in your example.
Ich glaube nicht, oder?
It was just an analogy. An analogy, okay?
Okay.
Moreover, even if we were to talk in person, if we don't have sufficient information prepared, it is quite possible the result wouldn't be restored relations, but a
Sondern eher das
complete
Gegenteil.
falling out.
I don't think we should overthink
Oh,
those
God.
possibilities yet. Ahem. Even if the logic of the divine is not immediately apparent, its wisdom will only be revealed with time.
Okay.
Besides, you'll be at the meeting. If any problems do pop up, you'll have no problem navigating them.
Ja, okay.
I must clarify that interacting and communicating with people outside of court is not my cup of tea. It seems you think too much of me.
Das wird schon
But
klappen.
more importantly, when did I agree to join the meeting with you?
Oh.
You mean you won't come? No, that won't do. I can't go to the meeting alone. You have to accompany me. I must take you with me.
Lady Farina, could there be something else regarding this matter that is being kept from me?
Ich glaube, ja, das
No,
stimmt was nicht.
Not at all. Look, I am the Hydro Archon of Fontaine, Thosalor, the god of justice who is loved and adored by many.
Geiler Shot.
So I only hope that justice will be served in this matter. Don't overthink it. I'll go find someone to arrange the meeting.
Okay. Auf Farinas Bestehen hin ist der Zeitpunkt für das Treffen mit Alekino gekommen. Oh.
Though
Oh.
it could officially be considered a diplomatic conference,
Okay.
I see our meeting today as an ordinary tea party.
Okay. Das.
I assume you see it the same way, Miss Farina?
Oh, Alekino, die Bedienste. Die vierte unter den 11. Vierte? Oh, fuck.
Lady Farina?
Yes, that's right. Just like you said, a tea party. I should thank you for providing the pastries. They look delectable. To make this tea party even more lively, I've invited someone else to join us
Na,
today.
Neuvillette. Tut mir leid
It's a
schon.
pleasure to meet you, Monsieur Neuvillette. I was born in Fontaine, so naturally, there's no need to introduce the nation's revered Eudex to me.
Hello. The pleasure is also mine.
First, I would like to thank the two of you. I'm often away on business outside of Fontaine, and I'm told that the children of the House of the Hearth have been well taken care of by you.
Ja.
Oh, I'm not referring to when my children, Linny and Lynette, were falsely accused
Oh
by
Gott.
you. Please don't misunderstand.
Das ist
The
ein
children
böser
of the
Unterton
House of the
irgendwie.
Hearth are often misunderstood, perhaps due to the reputation of the Fatui. There's no getting
Yeah.
around that. All I meant to say is that Fontaine has been stable in recent years. The people are well off and the children lead happy, fulfilled lives.
bin
That
sehr
is
skeptisch.
something truly worth cherishing, and no one wishes to disrupt such peace.
Ja.
Now then, you have come regarding the matter of child, correct?
Well, yes. It appears the ever-busy Udex Nuvillette doesn't wish to waste time with diplomatic pleasantries, and hopes that we can get straight to the point of our talk.
Yep.
Yes, as you surmised, understanding child's situation is indeed one of the goals of this trip.
Okay.
As we are both diplomats from Snezhnaya as well as Fatui harbingers, Child and I have always been colleagues. Were anything to happen in Fontaine, each of us would serve as the other's attorney to resolve the issue.
Okay, jetzt weißt du, was du dich hier
Somehow, in
auskennst,
my
ne?
capacity as his attorney, I request that Child be turned over to Snezhnaya. We have a responsibility to cooperate with Fontaine and resolve what has happened to him together.
Okay.
The rules governing attorneys only apply before a trial has concluded. Since a verdict has already been rendered, we see the case as settled. I apologize for being unable to grant your request.
An outright refusal. Very well. I respect all the rules of Fontaine's courts, just as I respect you as Chief Justice.
Okay.
Okay, why don't we back up a step?
Oh Gott, das
You don't need
ist
to
mir nicht
transfer
geheuer.
Child to us. I only request to enter the fortress of Meripede to see Child and confirm his condition.
Das könnte vielleicht
It's
klappen.
not like you couldn't even manage to fulfill a simple request like that. Right, Miss Farina?
Ui.
About that.
Ja.
The fortress of Meripede has always been completely autonomous. Even we have no authority to interfere there,
Also,
and
okay.
diplomatic issues do not suffice as an excuse. However, if you absolutely must confirm the situation of the Harbinger, I have a proposal.
Lass ich raten, da kommen wir ins Spiel.
The knave showed up already? Well, Linny did say that father will be returning soon.
Ja, aber... Ui, schneller wie gedacht, Alter. Wir sind mal nicht 10
We didn't
Minuten
know that Linny
gequest.
was from the House of the Hearth at the time, so we kinda overlooked that information.
Alekino ist ein harter Hund. Ich glaube auch.
Thank you for your kind advice. I'm well aware of the situation. I also noticed that Lady Farina acts a little odd and unnatural whenever I bring up matters related to the knave.
Da gibt's doch irgendwelche Erfahrungen.
Knave be threatening Lady Farina or something?
Maybe?
If that were the case, then why wouldn't Lady Farina inform me? And what means could the knave possibly have to twist the arm of an Archon?
Wahrscheinlich der Theorie nach, dass wahrscheinlich Florian nicht der echte Gott ist oder irgendwas so.
Even though Farina can act a little weird at times, she's still an Archon.
Ja.
In reality, this problem is even more thorny than it appears. According to reports from the fortress of Meripede, Child recently disappeared under
Bitte
mysterious
was?
circumstances.
Verschwunden? Ach nö.
The details are still unclear. We cannot rule out an escape, but there have also been no reports of him outside of the fortress of Meripede.
Okay. Vielleicht so ein
Special
Untergrundsystem
guards
irgendwas
oversee the
so.
fortress, and its internal systems are extensive. Combined with the special characteristics of the surrounding terrain, an escape should not be possible. I suspect that there's something else behind Child's disappearance.
Ja, kann gut
I was
sein.
only willing to share this information with you because you are friends of Child,
Okay.
and it is my duty to see justice
Kann aber
done.
nicht in Wasser umgewandelt
So
werden durch das
this is what you
Urwasser.
wanted to see us
Dann
about
kommt der
before.
Schnitzel, sobald wir wissen.
Yes. I would like you to go to the fortress of Meripede and investigate Child's disappearance.
Okay.
This was my proposal during our meeting with the knave. Rather than allowing her to intervene, I offered to send someone to find out about Child's situation and report back to her in detail.
Okay.
The
Oh
knave
Gott, das
did
werden
not
wir
seem
alle Kino
satisfied
selbst
by my
treffen. Oh.
proposal, but she still agreed to go along with it for the time being. Her words were, "We will talk more once we have that report."
Das ist mir nicht
So
geheuer.
that means we bought ourselves some time.
Aber warum gerade wir?
Firstly, you're already acquainted with Child. Your
True.
eyes may discern relevant details there that others would miss.
Ja.
And secondly, is the consideration of the unique nature of the fortress of Meripede.
Und die wäre?
Isn't it just Fontaine's prison?
Anscheinend nicht. Nicht nur Gefängnis, sondern
I
irgendwas
would not
anderes.
define it so crudely. The fortress of Meripede is not affiliated with the court system of Fontaine on paper. It
Okay.
has always existed as an autonomous entity.
Okay, also
Early in
separat von dem.
Fontaine's
Okay.
history, criminals were punished with exile, not imprisonment. Even today, sentences against convicted criminals still include exile, just as before.
Okay.
The fortress of Meripede may seem like a prison, but it should in fact be regarded as a gathering place for exiles.
Oh, okay.
All we do is dispatch guards to keep watch and help maintain security, but we have no right to get involved with any other matters.
Oh, okay.
Although I do
Also
have
komplett
a
separat,
personal
okay.
relationship with the administrator there, neither myself nor the courts have the right to be directly involved with the investigation, no matter how serious the grounds.
Ich habe verstanden, das hat Vorteile, aber auch Nachteile.
Now, that's why you need us to conduct our own investigation as a third party, right?
Yep.
Correct. I will arrange false charges against you so that you may secretly investigate inside the fortress during your detention.
Okay.
This will save us a lot of unnecessary trouble.
Ja, das sollte
So.
es einfacher machen.
Are you two willing to accept my proposal?
Da du in einer schwierigen Lage bist, let's go.
No matter how you look at it, it seems we're the best choice.
Ja.
Alright, we hereby accept this difficult task.
Yep.
You two have
Oh,
my
sorry,
sincere
Byron.
thanks. This matter is of critical importance to Fontaine's current situation.
Ja, das kann gut sein.
Also, I hope that both of you can keep this operation a secret.
Probieren
We
wir.
will rendezvous at the Fortress of Meripede's entrance on Irenaeus once
Okay.
you've prepared yourselves. I will arrange for someone to take you inside.
Okay.
Prepared ourselves? Is there something we need to prepare?
Ja, stimmt, was brauchen wir überhaupt?
Perhaps you could enjoy a good meal and have a nice bath. I'm
Okay.
afraid that living conditions inside the fortress are nothing like those on the outside.
Es ist ja auch ein Gefängnis, also.
Right! Even though we'll be there on trumped up charges, we'll be in prison for real.
Einmal hast du es gerade erst realisiert.
On second thought, is it too late to back out?
Das fällt dir erst jetzt auf.
Please do not worry. Since you are sacrificing both your time and quality of life for the sake of delivering this report,
Ja.
you will be compensated according to the highest standards permitted to legal staff, regardless of the outcome.
Okay.
Now that's where we'll get. Come on, traveler, let's go eat the best meal we can find. We'll eat so much that we won't need to eat another meal for a whole month. Your treat.
Are you leaving now?
Oh Gott.
In that case, please take this cake as a token of my personal gratitude.
Okay. Danke. Geht zum Kaffee, ja. Aber okay. Also wir starten wirklich stark herein. Direkt das Treffen mit Alekino. Gehen direkt in das Gefängnis da, wo wir jetzt uns reinarbeiten, sag ich mal. Okay. Also ich muss aber sagen, ich weiß nicht, warum Alekino hat so irgendwie einen bedrohlichen Unterton, der mir nicht geheuer ist. Das wird doch schön. Und ich habe das Gefühl, wir werden wahrscheinlich spätestens im zweiten Akt, den wir halt hier haben, aus dem vierten Akt daneben, wahrscheinlich auf Alekino treffen und Bericht erstatten. Und das ist, glaube ich, nicht so schön. Also ich glaube, Alekino wird noch direkter. Kann ich mir gut vorstellen. Vielleicht nicht mit Händen, aber in Worten.
I'll have that and that. Oh, and one of those two. Ooh, and no Fanta, thank you.
Das ist wirklich eine Menge bestellt, ja. Will noch profitieren, ne?
Pretty good. But as soon as Paimon remembered that we were about to go to prison, Paimon's stomach suddenly became completely empty.
Ja, okay.
Now that Paimon thinks about it, we've always been super careful ever since we arrived in Fontaine. Just to avoid breaking any strange laws here.
Das ist wahr.
Here we are, about to willingly send ourselves off to the Fortress of Meripede.
Ja, ist auch witzig irgendwie.
Maybe this is what they call fate. Let's just try our best to investigate everything quickly once we get there. Paimon doesn't want to stay in prison too long.
Ich bin aber gespannt, wie lange wir da sind. Hä? Charlotte?
Oh, what is
Hello.
that I hear? Is it the taste of a breaking story?
Oh.
Hey, you can't hear a taste. And what are you doing here, Charlotte?
Oh, don't remind me. I invited an eyewitness to a case to eat here, and I was planning to get some great material out of him. But he didn't even show up.
Ja, das ist die Scheiße.
Calm down, calm down. This is nothing new. As a journalist, you should be used to this by now. As long as you can score some juicy tidbits from the traveler, you might still be able to recover the cost of the meal.
Oh.
You know we can still hear you, Charlotte.
Die zwei Blicke.
Never
mind. It's nothing. I just heard you mention the Fortress of Meripede. You didn't commit a crime, did you?
Nein, nein.
Please tell me all about it.
Offiziell vielleicht schon, aber... nein.
We're just going there to...
Ja, Paimon?
Oh no, Paimon almost forgot that Neuvillette told us to keep it a secret.
Wir werden unsere Strafe absitzen und unsere Schuld reinwaschen, weil wir öffentlich das Ende eines kriminellen Romans verraten haben.
Huh? You're being arrested for that? Oh. But now that I think about it, I suppose that's not completely unreasonable. That's pretty despicable. Almost as offensive as committing theft.
Was?
You mean Paimon really did something that serious?
Siehst du? Ich hab's ja gesagt.
Sorry, Paimon really messed up.
Well, in that case, it's nothing particularly newsworthy after all. Oh, how disappointing.
Oh boy.
All right, there's still a chance. Since you're going to be at the Fortress of Meripede, would you be willing to help me gather some material for a story?
Können wir machen, ja. Irgendwas Spezifisches, oder?
Paimon doesn't think we'll have any time.
It's nothing difficult. All you have to do is think of a way to get some time face to face with the warden of the fortress.
Okay.
He was awarded the honorary title of Duke in Fontaine.
Okay.
That's really cool, huh? Only those who have made significant contributions to the nation have been conferred this title. It's incredibly rare.
Okay. Das klingt eine
On top of
interessante Person.
that, the Fortress of Meripede has never been under the jurisdiction of the courts. Practically nobody, including journalists like me, knows anything about the person in charge there.
Okay, na dann.
If I could write an exclusive article about him, I bet it would sell a boatload of papers.
Das kann gut sein. Soll das die erste Ausgabe dann wäre von ihm.
But it really depends.
Of course, I wouldn't ask you to do it for free. So this meal is on me.
Oh, okay.
Alright, you got a deal. We'll do anything you want.
Wie schnell man Paimon mit Essen
Food should
überreden
be
kann.
here any second, right? Huh? Wait, just how much did you order?
Genug. Es ist Paimon hier, also. Nachdem ihr euch ordentlich satt gegessen habt, bereite ich auf Ankunft von Meripede vor.
Paimon's so full. Well, guess we have nothing to regret now, so let's get going.
Okay. Ich hab grad die Map verkackt. So, Fort Meripede ist... Dort muss wir hin. Okay, ich habe ja schon gedacht, wir müssen hier hin. Das muss ich natürlich jetzt auch alles freischalten und alles so. Ach, herrlich. Die guten alten Zeiten. Wenigstens bin ich mit den anderen Gebieten fertig. Das heißt, ich muss mich einfach nur darauf konzentrieren. Oh boy. Aber das startet schon sehr stark, auf jeden Fall. Wir werden uns natürlich wieder fast verraten, aber das habe ich schon gedacht. Sobald ich erkannt habe, dass Charles ist und ja, News Reporter und Paimon. Und ein Geheimnis, wir sollten am besten verbergen. Weißt du? Ein bisschen skeptisch, ob Paimon das hinbekommt. Hat aber geklappt. So gerade noch. So, also wie es mir scheint, müssen wir hinter die Oper Epiclès und dort Neuvillette antreffen. Er scheint da zu sein. Okay. Ja, ich sehe ihn noch schon da stehen. Nein, so. Das wird nie im Leben ausreichen. Dann machen wir es anders. Machen wir so. Klettern hier hoch. Und hep. So. Okay. Ich würde sagen, hier beenden wir die erste Folge für heute. Ja, eine etwas kürzere Folge. Aber warum nicht? Wir haben jetzt sozusagen Vorbereitungen oder so getroffen. Und werden wahrscheinlich nächstes Mal in Fort Meripede eintreten. Ich bin also sehr gespannt, wie das verlaufen wird. Und wie angenehm und auch wahrscheinlich relativ, ja, nicht eintönig, aber ja, wie gefängnismäßig es aussieht. Aber wirklich so, okay, ist ein bisschen mehr so luxuriös. Ich weiß, zum Beispiel in Finnland sind die Zellen ja ein bisschen mehr luxuriös aus und alles und mehr ausgestattet. Vielleicht ist das ja auch ein kompletter Müllhaufen. Wer weiß. Das werden wir auf jeden Fall nächstes Mal sehen. Also dann, danke fürs Zuschauen. Wir sehen uns beim nächsten Mal, wo wir dann in Fort Meripede eintreten und wahrscheinlich in eine Zelle landen. In einer Zelle landen, meine Fresse. Aber ja, danke fürs Zuschauen. Bis dann beim nächsten Mal. Tschö.